I'd love to move into your light frequency work. So, your work has evolved into what you call frequency art and healing house. Keeping this accessible for caregivers, what do you mean by frequency or healing frequencies in art? And what do people tend to experience?
So my work went from being an art therapist and
Mhm.
then experiencing my family members who had cancer and their journeys. And when my sister was a few years into her cancer journey and she got me the Paint by Numbers kit, I actually had become a Reiki master and I was painting and I had this vision of putting Reiki into the art so that the art could transmit healing when I wasn't there with my sister. And so I started to research more energy healing forms and the science of quantum physics and even prayer, putting the energy of prayer into the artwork and unconditional love. So this piece behind me is one of my pieces. So my artwork transmits healing frequencies. And I have skeptics who say there's no way that's happening. And I say, just you knowing the intention behind my artwork and that it's sending you a healing transmission opens the potential for that to be true. So whether or not you believe it, that's what's going on. So that's a seed that's planted in your mind that there is healing being transmitted to you. And if you open yourself to receiving it, then you can. And so my goal is actually to get my artwork into hospitals all around the world because it does transmit healing frequencies. And I do have all kinds of healers who have actually confirmed that they feel the healing energy coming, not just when the painting is right in front of them, but from digital and print reproductions. So my way of kind of helping make the world a better place is to create artwork that transmits healing. I can't even imagine how powerful it would be to have a museum that has all frequency artwork in it. So I'm going to be training other artists to do this as well and to develop their own processes for creating this. But I think when you have experiences like you and I and all the caregivers listening, where you have seen people who need our service and who need to be taken care of, it gives you a deeper understanding of how important it is to be of service to people. Because when we're of service, it is depleting, but it also fills our cup. It also gives us purpose. And so my artwork I have people who say painting with purpose is what I'm doing. So I created my artwork, and then in order to kind of explain to people what exactly it was all about, because galleries, I had my artwork in galleries before I started doing frequency painting, but when I started doing this, people did not understand it. So I started Healing House. And so Healing House is an art and wellness experience. So people come in, I do a sound bath, a guided meditation, group Reiki healing, and then introduce the artwork and explain the healing that they've just experienced through the frequency of the sound, through the guided meditation with light and color, and then through the group Reiki healing is the energy that's being transmitted from the artwork. And so then they understood it in a different level. And then I also talk about 7 healing practices that I'm writing a book about right now too. It's called The Daily Healing, 7 simple practices to become your own greatest healer. And I don't view healing as like avoiding death. I view healing as understanding yourself, loving yourself, and in turn, making the world a better place. And so the 7 practices are grounding, inspiration, movement, nourishment, gratitude, forgiveness, and grace. And all of these 7 practices are scientifically proven to help both regulate our nervous system and also raise our frequency. So when we raise our frequency, the world around us benefits from a higher frequency as well. So lots more information coming out about frequency and quantum physics and all of this. It's changing, really. I think the medical world has changed a lot now since they're considering this. A lot more hospitals are incorporating Reiki into their treatment, services and complementary services, which is a wonderful thing because it really is. We can go and we can talk about how we're feeling, but then to receive things like Reiki and energy healing is just another way that we can help heal and help, people feel better and enjoy a better quality of life.